If you've played Minecraft for long enough, you've probably encountered some strange things in your worlds. Maybe a village that spawned in a weird position, or some land generation that seems off. But out of all the seeds that players have loaded into Minecraft over the years, have you ever wondered what some of the biggest anomalies are? By anomaly, I mean something that has a very low chance of happening and has only been recorded a few times. In this video, we're going to be seeing what those are. So sit back as we delve into some of Minecraft's rarest anomalies. This video is only about the Java edition, by the way, because Bedrock would need a whole video of its own. And lastly, this video only talks about guaranteed anomalies, meaning things that generate in the world seed, rather than random events that can happen on any world. With that said, let's start. Have you ever wondered if there's a Minecraft seed that simply can't be accessed? A seed that no matter how long you wait, the world will never load and the game will crash. Well, after doing some digging on the internet, I found an old forum post from 2012 by a user named Aquafilth. In his post, Aquafilth said that if you put the seed Ivan the Blue in Minecraft, your game will crash. There were many people in the replies saying that by testing this seed, they confirmed that it doesn't work, while others said that the seed did work for them. So I went on Minecraft 1.4.2 and created a new world to test this for myself, and after entering the seed in, I can confirm that the world doesn't load. I also tested the seed without capital letters, and that does load the world. So my theory is that those who say the world does load tried it without capitals, or did it in a different version. I also converted the seed into its numbers and entered that in, which also didn't work. I tried many other variations, which all loaded in just fine, but for some reason this particular seed doesn't load. Seeds like this are very rare in Java, so this was a big anomaly in the game at the time. After finding this seed, I wondered whether there were more seeds like this, so eventually I went down a rabbit hole of old bug reports, where I found two other cases of this happening on 1.4.2. These two seeds also don't load and will crash the game if you try and exit. I was wondering the reason for this, and I found that on one of the bug reports, someone said that this happened because the game tried to generate a stronghold in a place where it couldn't, so the world just wouldn't load. Mojang also noticed this bug, and all of these seeds were fixed in the next release. But anyway, this is an interesting anomaly that happened during early Minecraft, and this version is the only known version that can have seeds like this. Also, if anyone wants to elaborate on this, feel free to do so in the comments. I'm posting the crash report here as well, in case anyone wants to go into detail about why this happened to the strongholds. If you didn't know, snow golems can spawn naturally in Minecraft. However, this phenomenon has barely ever been recorded, as it's so rare. And I'm not talking about endermen picking up pumpkins, but snow golems that are guaranteed to spawn on certain seeds. This event is so rare in fact, that many players outright deny that it's even possible, and call it a myth. Which makes sense because barely anyone has come across them. Natural snow golems are so obscure that there's even posts on Reddit suggesting that snow golems should spawn in naturally, which shows how unknown this phenomenon is. For a snow golem to spawn naturally in a seed, you need 2 snow blocks and a carved pumpkin to spawn next to each other. The problem is that pumpkins almost never spawn in snow biomes, and the placement has to be exactly right. Also, this can only happen in older versions, back when pumpkins generated already carved, which means it's impossible to happen in modern Minecraft. So okay, hypothetically snow golems can spawn naturally, but are there any seeds where this has been confirmed? Well, by searching the internet, I was able to find only 2 seeds, where we can witness this extremely rare event. These aren't the only 2 seeds in existence, but these were the only 2 I could find. The first one is from 2015, where a user named RobotAssassin99 created a post to the Minecraft wiki, where he claimed that snow golems could spawn naturally, and he provided a seed for proof. He also added some specific instructions, being that you have to be outside of render distance and walk towards the area for the snow golem to spawn, rather than teleporting straight to it. So I went on 1.8.1 and entered the seed, and spawned in the world. At first, we spawned in a normal forest biome, but this isn't what we're here for. To get to our snow golem, we need to teleport to these coordinates, which are over 1,000,000 blocks away from spawn, which is fitting considering how rare this event is. I tested this a lot, and I found out the best way to get the golem to spawn is to teleport yourself at the top of the world, and then drop down to render it in. Otherwise, it has a chance of not spawning. And here we have it, the rarest type of mob that can naturally spawn. It's so adorable. The second seed is an interesting one, because it's actually the seed for 2B Tutti. This was found by a user called Desertion on Reddit, where he randomly came across a snow golem on his travels. To see this golem, you have to go to Minecraft 1.12.2 and type in this seed. Then teleport to this far out location, and you can see that it's here. People say that a natural snow golem has a 1 in 5 trillion chance of spawning, but personally I'm skeptical of that, because with those odds, nobody should be able to find one by chance. But as you just saw, someone did. But either way, it's still extremely rare to come across, and an interesting anomaly in Minecraft. I also want to disprove a misconception about snow golems being able to spawn in modern versions. While pumpkins don't spawn in carved, there's still pillager outposts that have carved pumpkins, and sometimes jack-o'-lanterns can spawn in taiga villages, like in this seed. But the way that chunk loading works now is that golems can only be made after the chunks generate, so the world just can't randomly spawn one in for you. Also, by testing the natural jack-o'-lanterns and pillager outposts, I found that you can't use those pumpkins to make snow golems, even after the chunks generate. For some reason, in modern versions, natural pumpkins seem to be locked from being made into golems. So the only way for it to happen now is if an enderman builds it, but sadly it's a random event, and there's no specific seeds where this is guaranteed to happen, which is pretty sad, but at least it's a cool piece of history that used to be able to happen. There are many stronghold anomalies that can happen in Minecraft. These range from the end portal being fully completed to being destroyed. While these events are incredibly rare, they're also very well documented, and seed hunters have already found many of these. So it's not something that I want to cover in this video. What I do want to cover is something much less known, the original 12-eye end portal seed. This was the first ever discovery of a completed end portal, and it was found by a player called Azalef in 2015. Azalef was a very dedicated seed hunter back in the day, before seed finding even became popular, and is the person who discovered that end portals could have all 12 eyes filled out. One of his discoveries was this seed right here. It's a completed end portal, but it's deactivated. You may think that this doesn't make any sense, but this was actually how every 12-eye end portal looked like until 1.9. It's just that nobody had ever found one before, so the bug was never reported. After seeing that a 12-eye portal doesn't activate, Azalef reported this bug, and from 1.9 onwards, any portal that had 12 eyes was automatically activated. So without this person finding this rare anomaly and reporting it, there may never have been naturally lit end portals in Minecraft, which are now used for world record speedruns. To see this for yourself, you need to go on Minecraft 1.8.9 and enter this seed. Once you're in the world, teleport to these coordinates, and you'll be right in front of it. While this is as rare as any other 12-eye end portal, which is a 1 in a trillion chance, the fact that this is deactivated and was the first completed end portal to be found makes it a very interesting anomaly. And fun fact, during this time, most people on Minecraft forums said it was impossible for such a seed to exist, which makes it all the more interesting. But anyway, it's important to note that even though these are anomalies that are extremely rare, they're only the ones that have been reported, so who knows what else is out there. With so many seeds in Minecraft, even the most outlandish things could be possible. There's also many other anomalies that I could have included in this video, but most of them are pretty well documented already, and I wanted to keep this video unique by talking about anomalies that are more obscure. And also, even though these are very rare, the chances of you being born are rarer still, so make the most out of your life. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you want to see a part 2.